What's happening? How's it going? Wanted to do a video for a while about my plans and the stage where I'm at in them and stuff like that, and I thought it'd be good to document it, whatever happens. And it's just something to put off for a while. I noticed this the 3rd of the 3rd today, 3rd of March, and I wanted to kind of do something because I'm all about me number 3s. So I thought to try and get this video done, which I've been putting off because I don't like talking on camera. I'm not used to it, not comfortable with it. Hopefully I get better. Don't like the way I look, especially at the moment. I'm at the other end of a bit of a relapse with the mental health stuff, which I wasn't expecting over the last year, ending in quite a bad one at the end of the last year, which is why I look like crap right now, to be honest, compared to what I normally do. And it's just being on hermit mode. I haven't been looking after myself and stuff like that. I wanted to document now, as like another reason doing this video right now is I want to do another one in a month, and you'll see the difference. Because like I said, I'm at the other end of bad period at the moment. I'm at the good side. I'm back in productivity. I have been for a couple of weeks now, and things are going well. But before then, it was a few months of a really bad period for me, and I'm just through the other end, and it's bad mental health, not looking after myself, not doing my own nutrition, which I've done for a few years before. After first finding mental health nutrition, I'm using it to get well. I had 3 years, I'd say. It was 2 or 3 years of just steady improvements. I was finding out more stuff that helps as I was losing more weight. I was just getting fit, getting healthier as I went, and sticking to the spinning the plates and getting really determined with it. And then I got cocky with it. I got to a stage where I thought I was healed, and I wasn't. And when I've gone back to maybe not being as determined I was, not doing the exercise, not doing the nutrition stuff as much, it just slipped, and it slowly got worse and worse. And just a few things. There was a few things that happened that ended up with me going right back. With it ending up in the end of the year in September, right near my birthday, of a mad mental health relapse, when someone from me past from Liverpool got in touch, and it just triggered old stuff. It was old paranoias they had about people trying to kill me, stuff like that, and he didn't help. And all kinds of stuff happened. My Facebook got deleted, and perfect storm of events alongside not spinning the plates of nutrition, and it ended up really bad. As bad, I didn't think I could get that bad again. I was surprised. So I learned a lot from that. I'm at the other side of it now. It's like only 2 weeks I feel well enough to kind of document it and talk about it, and I've been on my Facebook and stuff like that. The main focus of my life and what I'm trying to do at the moment is set up a community interest company that puts on mental health nutrition workshops online for people, and it's something that I've been trying to set up for 2 years after getting in touch with the NHS and them trying to advise them, trying to put in a complaint and things like that, and try to get them to implement it into their stuff that they give patients with handouts and whatever. And first of all, he said there's no such thing as mental health nutrition, and then I pushed them on that, made it official, and then they said there is such a thing as mental health nutrition, but we can't afford it, basically, something like that. It took years. I was speaking to them about a year and a half. It was going on these complaints procedure. I was contacting your organisations like Mind and places like that and trying to get them to do it. But then it came to me that I should do it and make a career, try and make something out of it. Do you know what I mean? Try and make a role for myself, because I used to be a chef, and when I had my mental health problem about 7-8 years ago, I've just been I haven't been much use, do you know what I mean? So to try and get a career, to try and help people, to try and do the right thing. I mean, I think I've been lucky to find this information myself, and I have been, like, the people I've met who've helped me with it, the books I've read, I was lucky. It was like a domino effect of information that's led me to healing, and also finding out about this brain nutrition and being in a position to help others, especially with my experience. Even things like last year, falling off the wagon and relapsing, and that added so much to my knowledge and my wisdom on it. Like, I'm not trying to sound cocky. I mean, I don't see myself as a wise person or anything like that. I mean, when it comes to life in general, I'm a mess. I've struggled. I'm on the bottom rung of the ladder, you know what I mean? So to be given this kind of opportunity of information and circumstances with my history that I could help others with and make money and all that, that's my goals now. So with the community interest company now, my plans are at the stage where I want to crowdfund it. I've got 2 nutritionists. I've got a vegan one and a meat one, who have said they're going to facilitate the workshops. So I'm going to basically tell them the plan is, which I'm rolling out in 2 weeks. I feel like it's time. The plan is to set up the workshops. Well, I'm gonna do my side. I'm gonna kind of put in the content that I want, the content that has helped me, and what I think should be in there. Then I'm gonna go to both of these nutritionists individually and say, here's what I'd like you to include in your workshop. Go for it and add your own content as well within these boundaries, these parameters, kind of thing. Making it not too complicated and just along the same lines, as well as being open to other stuff with them probably know more than me, because they're professional, like nutrition professionals. So yeah, they're going to bring a lot. So that's the stage to get to that, is crowdfunding to pay for them. So in 2 weeks time I'm gonna register the CIC and then start the crowdfunding, because unfortunately I can't go down the route of grants and stuff like that, just because I've got a CCJ for it was a broadband thing. It was when I was absolutely insane years ago. I didn't pay for a £300 bill. I was mad. I was homeless at the time. I went homeless afterwards. I just left the flat. I was crazy, didn't care about bills. So I got a CCJ that expires in about a year and a half, and then I can get all the grants and stuff. And I was originally going to plan to wait and take me time over it and get it all right and stuff like that, but I just really feel like the time is now. I'm going to miss the boat with the way things are progressing with the mental health thing and that, and the time is now. And also I feel like with the ongoing agenda that the mental health services seem to have against me ever since I started talking about mental health nutrition stuff and trying to implement it, I think there's a chance I might lose my benefits. I might get denied me care, because they're trying to stop me having a social worker at the moment, but it's an ongoing thing. I don't want to talk about that, but the outcome could be that I kind of lose my benefits and I don't know, maybe get denied me condition or something like that. It feels like that's what they're trying to do, and there's an agenda, and this has kind of forced me into action. So I don't think I can afford to wait and rely on the benefits to pay for the things that I need to pay for when I set it up, such as the membership for a CIC, the registration fee. I mean, just things like that. I've got to spend a bit of money here and there, like, to do it. And if I'm on job seeker allowance in a year's time, I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. And I don't trust them. But the way they've acted with me ever since I started talking about mental health nutrition, they're up to something. They lied to me about being on a waiting list. I was told when I came here I was on a waiting list for like 6-7 years or something like that. Different people telling me I was on this list. And then recently, after the mental health nutrition stuff, they told me I'm not on the list. I was never on it. And now my social worker left after 7 years of having a social worker, and they won't tell me if I'm getting a new one. They won't commit to it. I've told them not telling me is distressing me. It's causing me mental health issues. I told them at the end of last year my needs were the highest they've been for a long time. So to give me less care makes no sense, and she won't answer emails. So I think they're gonna screw me over, to be honest. I think I'm in the process of an ongoing thing. Maybe they'll stop me medication next, maybe they'll take me flat away, I don't know. But I've got to assume the worst. I've got to assume they're gonna stop me money next week, because I'm also under benefit review with the lady who I'm challenging about getting a new social worker. She's the lady who's dealing with my benefit review. So I'm under the cosh. I'm in a bad position, like, because the difference of the money and benefits, and I'm not expecting sympathy, because I know people are working hard there and struggling to eat and stuff like that. But the truth of it is, it's a massive difference, massive. It's like 4 or 5 times the amount, about 4 times the amount, like. And with that money, I've been using it to eat well, to do the nutrition stuff, and I've been using it to help with all this stuff I'm doing, like, in different ways. I'm not having it. It'll make it harder. Like, I'd have to crowdfund things more and stuff like that. So that's a kind of ongoing thing at the moment. That's pushed me into doing the CIC in the next 2 weeks and getting it ready, like. So I've been working hard on it, very hard in the last few days. Happy with the way it's going, and yeah, I think it's going well. Everything's still in place. The website's looking all right. The ideas are coming good. It's forming, and it's all looking possible. So my plan is to get it to a stage where it's crowdfund it next 2 weeks, and then, with the money from the crowdfund, pay the nutritionist to set up the workshop, possibly get enough money to facilitate 2 or 3 workshops to get going, and just start doing it. Everything's alive, do you know what I mean? Everything's happening. All these 2 years seems to be happening next week. Like, all the plans are in place now. Everyone's in place. I've run out of excuses for it not to happen, almost. You know what I mean? Because when as soon as I roll it out, as soon as I start it, it's real, and it either works or it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, all my plans have disappeared, and I've got no plans and no hope, almost. You know what I mean? And no what then for me. I've kind of put all my stuff into this for the last couple of years. So I'll end the video now, and I'm glad I did it. I'll piece it all together when I go back to flat. I might put it online, just bite the bullet, even though I look rough as anything. And just know that in the next video I do, I'm gonna look a lot better, like, and I'll know a lot more. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting. A couple of weeks from now till the next time I do this, probably, and I'll know a lot more. It's gonna be mad. So I've just got to do my bit, do my side, and hope that the universe has me back, kind of thing, and the dark people leave me alone and don't anger me. Or they'll see the other side, like I've said. If they don't allow me to do the good stuff, I'll do the bad stuff against them instead, and fight fire with fire, and just become the ogre and the troll that I'm used to and everyone expects, instead of spreading positivity. But anyway, I digress. Like, I might share, I might not. I don't know. We'll see. I might just hoard it. Anyway, much love if you got this far.